Netflix indicted in Texas, over lewd depictions of children in Cuties. Cuties was a Netflix movie, or show I should say, movie anyway. I only watched a couple of seconds of it. Really, I couldn't watch the whole thing. I just saw what everybody was talking about. And it was weird, man. I don't understand how something like that got past editors or got past the network to the point where it's like, who would do something like this? Why would you make something like this? How is this cute in any way? Even if you tried to come up with some artistic reasoning for doing it, it was creepy. It was extraordinarily creepy. And I was shocked that it made it to Netflix in the first place. It was like, wow, who are the people that's running this out? Whoever allowed it to be shown in the first place should probably be fired. It makes you think that that folks are just putting shows out. It seems like that's their main goal, is get new production, get it out there. How is it that nobody stopped that from happening? Nobody said, hey man, we gotta put the kibosh on this. This thing is weird. I'm looking, and it's even worse because the critics didn't think nothing of it either. They gave it, like, Rotten Tomatoes. It has an 86 on Rotten Tomatoes. How does that happen? I watched literally a couple of minutes of this, and I was like, wow, I can't believe they allowed this little girl to do this stuff on television. She's supposed to be an 11-year-old girl, if I'm not mistaken. And they were saying something, oh, it's a cultural thing. It's something that they do. I don't like seeing it in real life. Like, I've seen videos of little kids dancing on Facebook and other things, and I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? You got to take that off. That's inappropriate. Some things are thoroughly inappropriate. We live in a society right now where you got pedophiles and rapists out there committing all kind of acts of violence against children. I think anything that sexualizes children should be edited out. And I'm not a big one of these people that mute artistic expressions, but some things are sick and there ain't no way around it. And that was a sick situation. It was like, wow. It was so bad that I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I watched the whole movie, because I didn't. I watched the part that everybody talked about and then decided to myself, that's not something I want to even put in my mind. I don't want to be associated with that at all. So I've just been, reading stories surrounding it, like, why did it happen? Who was the director? What was his mind frame? And what's the excuse, basically? And the excuse that I read wasn't even worth bringing up. It was, it's a cultural thing that little black children. No, it's not. And if I see some kids dancing like that, I'm definitely, especially if I'm related to them, I'm definitely gonna say, hey, look, man, y'all need to cut that out. That's ridiculous.